So good and bad can be relative, right? But what Paul is saying in this passage of Scripture is that God is at work in our life in all things, even the things that we think are bad, even the things that we think are good. He is at work. You see, either God is in charge or he's not. All things work together. Now, I do need to tell you this. I need you to notice that he doesn't say God causes all things that happen. He says God will use all things that, he doesn't cause all things that happen. You know, I've discovered in my 45 years of pastoring that God gets blamed for a whole lot of stuff he doesn't do. Sometimes you get mad at God because of the consequences of your own foolish actions. The reason you're in a bind is because you made a decision and it was kind of a dumb one and you got mad at God about it. Why in the world would he let me do it? Well, you did it. And sometimes things happen to us that are bad that are the result of Satan. We live in a fallen, broken world. We've got an enemy. And a lot of times God gets blamed for it. I want you to notice in the text, he says that he uses all things, but it doesn't say that he causes all things that happen in our life. No, bad things happen to us. They wound us. And the reason is because we live in a broken, fallen world. Paul has already established that in the first 4 chapters of this book. God doesn't cause it. And we even understand this too. God doesn't even remove it, right? That we struggle with that sometimes. It's okay, I understand God doesn't cause it, but he's strong enough he could take me out of it. Why didn't he take me out of the situation? And I want you to understand that he doesn't say in the text that God removes us from every situation that is bad or God causes the bad situations. The one day God will remove you from it, by the way. There is coming a day that we will be taken from this broken world and put into that perfect place. But his promise is that out of it, until then, he's going to use everything that happens to us, every challenge that we face in life, he will use. In fact, it's like this. The challenges that we face in life are like the medicine that you take.